because all of a sudden his head is just gonna move. Oh god, no. She scared me. So there's one character that I don't know whether I'm going to include or not, just because when I was going through the Mother's Day ones that I did a couple months ago, I did actually include a villain in that one. So I've got the character here, but I don't know where to include him because technically he's a villain. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then twice a week I do videos. So the last one I did was actually my Men of Pixar, so if you've not seen that, please go check that out. And today is Father's Day. Now obviously the day that I'm filming this is not Father's Day, but it is Father's Day when I upload this. Unfortunately I'm not able to see my dad at the moment because obviously I've been in lockdown. I can't go see him because he doesn't actually live where I live. I've actually at the moment got to go travel to see him and it's just not convenient at the time. I might see my stepdad because I'm actually quite close to my stepdad, so I might actually see him, but I have actually sent all their presents to them anyway, so just in case I don't see them, at least then they've got their presents. But yeah, so happy Father's Day. I had to think then, did I already do my intro because I can't remember. So the first one I'm going to talk about is actually Lion King, because if you didn't know, Lion King is actually one of my favourite films. So the first one I'm going to talk about is actually Mufasa. Now this one I actually got from my friend Jess. So Jess, if you're watching, thank you. I actually got this, I think for my birthday, I think it was last year, but because Jess doesn't actually live near me, it was actually a belated present because her birthday and my birthday are quite close together, but because she lives so far away, she doesn't actually come down this end very often. And when she did, this is the present she actually got me, and she was like, I hope you don't got it. I'm like, no, I don't have it. I love this one, is so cute. Now with Funko Pops you can actually get other characters as well. So the other one that I've got in here is I've actually got the Simba one of him eating the bug, so I've actually got that one. But I just thought it's such a cute one of Mufasa. Like I don't actually have a lot of Mufasa things. I got a few things but not a lot, so I thought that's why I talk about Funko Pops. Now if you watch my videos, I'm going to say this every single time, that Funko Pops I would say cost around about £10. Depends where you get them from, eBay, HMV, comic book shops, even places like Asda or Sainsbury's, they might do them as well. So it's a little bit hit or miss where it does them, especially at the moment not a lot of places are open still. But I would say like eBay or Amazon might be the best places if you want this particular one. So this is just Mufasa, 495, but yeah, I just thought this would be a great one to start off with. And the other one is Simba, because if you've seen Lion King 2 and Lion Guard, which we're not going to talk about Lion Guard, it's not my favourite, I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist, but yeah, Lion King 2, Simba actually has a daughter with Nala called Kiara. Now I think this might have been a Christmas present or a birthday present last year, but my husband actually got me this, and it's actually this one here, so it's adult Simba. So these ones, let me just double check. Oh, I wish he was here to say, because normally he's on the other side of the room, but unfortunately at the moment Ruben's actually at work. Because he got me this, I don't know where he got it from, but it's kind of, but it's a Japanese company, so he actually gets me a lot of Japanese things. So for example, at Christmas I got a lot of Frozen things. I do actually have a lot of Jasmine things that's Japanese as well. It's kind of similar to the Kewpie, it's kind of similar to those, but it's also a Japanese range. Unfortunately I don't actually know where he got it from or how much, but I would say stuff like this, maybe like Amazon and eBay, or if you just type in obviously on Google it might come up. But unfortunately it's not actually saying like it's what it says, Special Memories Volume 1, so I guess maybe it is because it is authentic Disney, because it does actually have the Disney Enterprise Inc. thing on there, so it's actually authentic Disney. It's just the fact I think it is actually from the Special Memories, but because some of it is not in English, it's very difficult for me to read it. There are a few other characters on there as well, but because he knows I love Lion King, this is why he got me this one. But I thought because Simba is a dad, that's why I thought include this one, because obviously it's adult Simba. So the next ones, I actually purposely bought these on eBay for this video. So I actually purposely bought these, I want to say probably about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, because at the start of the year I always like to plan what I'm doing throughout the year. So there's special things, for example like Father's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays, that kind of thing. I like to try and plan throughout the year to kind of coincide with what's going on in the rest of the world, or at least in the UK anyway. And I was looking through my shrine, I was like, I don't really have a lot of certain characters for Father's Day, so I actually purposely went on eBay to find these particular things. Now I can't remember because when I did, now I have actually done an eBay haul, which some of the items that I got while I was looking for these other ones, I did actually come across some other ones, and I did actually do a video. I don't think I talked about these. I'm not sure if I did. So, but the first one is actually Sultan from Aladdin. So Sultan is actually Jasmine's dad. Now I purposely got this one, obviously like I said, for this video, because I didn't actually have any Sultan things. So it's one of those things, I was looking for the shrine, I was like, I have a lot of Aladdin things, I've got a lot of Jasmine things, got a lot of Genie things, but I have no Sultan things. So I'm thinking, well, he's a dad, obviously I've got to include him. So this is a little badge. So if I remember rightly, I do actually remember some of the things of this back when I was like a teenager. So when the films actually came out in the 90s, I do remember things like this, because I think because I did actually do, I think it was in my eBay haul that I did, I actually got quite a lot of Oliver and Company. Oh no, I think it was my Animals one or my eBay one. Oh, I can't remember. I actually got quite a lot of Oliver and Company badges that was very similar to this, so in this sort of same era. And I do actually have, like, say, some Pocahontas ones as well. When I saw this, I thought, I've got to get this one, it's too cute. So like I said, so I actually got some eBay, I think it was only like £1 or something, it wasn't too expensive. But yeah, like I said, I just typed in certain characters that I needed. So I looked through the shrine, like I said, and I was thinking, right, I need one from that, I need one from that. And these are things that came up. Now the next one I'm super happy with. So this is another eBay thing I've got, because at the same time I was like, I don't have a lot of King Triton things. So obviously King Triton is Ariel's dad. So I actually got this one, which is the Vinyl Nation one. And I just think this is so cool. I think I got this for about £5, which I'm thinking that's actually quite good for the price it is, because Vinyl Nation, I find every time I've gone to the park to get stuff, they can be like 15, 20, if not more pounds. Now I don't know if this came out of a mystery pack, because I know Vinyl Nation used to do mystery ones, as well as obviously you can actually see through the box to see what a character is. So I don't know if this came out of a mystery one, but when I saw this, I was like, right, I've got to get it. So this is really cool, and the fact that obviously it's King Triton. He does obviously have his Triton then, he's got his little crown, and then on the back obviously it just shows his tail as well. But yeah, I just saw, when I saw this, even if it wasn't for this video, I thought it's just a cool thing to have in my shrine anyway. Now some characters I can't include, for example Eric, because if you didn't know, Ariel and Eric actually have a daughter called Melody. It's actually in the second Little Mermaid film. I can't include Eric in this because unfortunately I don't actually have any Eric items. I've got Eric and Ariel items, but I don't actually have any items that's actually got just Eric. So maybe that'll be a future video. Like I said, I did actually have a list of characters, like a whole list of characters I was trying to find for you guys, and I just couldn't find anything, especially with him and Maurice. I couldn't actually find any Maurice stuff from Beauty and the Beast, because if you know, Belle's my favourite princess, and I just couldn't find any Maurice stuff anywhere, especially anything that was in budget. So especially because a lot of stuff's going to sit on the shrine, so there are a few things in here that I was like, oh, I would like to get characters for, but I just can't. So apologies if I can't include your favourite dad in this, but I do actually have a few other ones. So for example, this one, I think I actually got this from a bundle, because I did actually do a Pocahontas bundle last year, I want to say, because I went for a phase of doing loads of bundles, and I'm pretty sure this came from the Pocahontas one, but it's actually Pocahontas dad, Chief Powhatan. So this one, like I said, is actually from the bundle. I don't know where this originally came from, so I don't know whether these were like little, like, do you know when you get like packs of figurines? So obviously you get like the little figurines. I don't know if it actually came from that, because I do actually have a Coco one of this as well. So I don't know, because they're more or less the same size. So I don't know whether Powhatan, Coco one, and I got a few Pocahontas ones as well. So I don't know if they all came from a pack, but this one I actually got from a bundle. Cookie! Cookie! Oh, the cats have woken up. But yeah, so I kind of feel like stuff like this, maybe eBay or charity shops might be the best place to look. So I did actually do a Disney Infinities Part 2 recently. If you missed that, one of the characters I actually included was Mr. Incredible. Now, yet again, I said this, I don't play the games, I'm never going to play the games. I've actually had a conversation with my friend Lucy about this. So after that video, she actually messaged me saying about obviously the characters. So she actually told me that if it doesn't say on the bottom whether it's 2.0 or 3.0, if it just says Disney Infinity, then it must be obviously from the original one. So that's what she told me on these. With some of these, they don't actually come in the box. So these ones I think I actually got from a charity shop, because obviously someone's already played with them, whereas some of my other ones are still in the original box. Now I just like collecting these. Like I have said this in previous videos, I just really like collecting these. Like I have no intention of playing them. Like I said, me and Lucy were talking about this the other day, like she did actually play them, so she said they were okay, but because at the time when this all came out I was playing Kingdom Hearts, she said you're probably better off playing Kingdom Hearts. Nothing against Disney Infinity, so I'm not that familiar with it, but yet again I just love collecting the characters of these. So the next ones are like McDonald's slash Burger King toys. Yet again, I would say stuff like this is always good to get on eBay. So for example, if you are into your bundles or if you want to collect some of the older toys, some of these actually came pre-wrapped, so some of them are still from the original wrapping, which I did actually do a few videos on for you guys, whereas some of them actually just came in a bundle because obviously they've been opened. So the first one's actually here, which is Tramp. So this one, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to do. I think maybe this is why it was in the bundle, because it might be broken. So I don't actually know if it's supposed to do anything. Why are all these toys noisy? I think this is 3 videos in a row. Oh god. That's so scary. I think this is now 3 videos in a row where I've actually had toys that make a lot of noise, but I'm trying to work it out. Oh, okay, so Tramp's head. This is actually really scary because all of a sudden his head is just gonna move. Oh god, no. She scared me. So I won't be playing with that anymore. But yeah, this one, I don't know if it actually says, because I know sometimes the McDonald's says Burger King toys don't always say on there, it just says Disney. But yeah, like I said, I actually got this from a bundle. I got loads of other, I think it was Lady and the Tramp. Cookie, you right? Yeah. I got loads of Lady and the Tramp, Snow White things, Aristocat things as well. So I got quite a few different things. But yeah, so that's just one of the ones that I got from that bundle. Another bundle that I done was a Hunchback one. So Phoebus was actually in that one, because if you didn't know, Phoebus and Esmeralda actually have a son, which is in the second film. Second film's not really my favourite. I like the first one because I just like the story. Obviously I like the music and the art style. Was the second one definitely is downgraded, but technically Phoebus in the second film, it has a son. But fun fact, he's actually voiced by the same person you just saw from Kingdom Hearts, which is Haley Joel Osment. So he's actually voiced by the same person. So I just thought it was a fun thing to include. But yeah, this one, does it say? Oh, this actually does say McDonald's on there. So this one doesn't really do a lot. He just obviously just twists like that, his arms moving things. So it's more like a figurine rather than actually doing anything, which is quite good because obviously a lot of these are really noisy. But yeah, so I just thought I'd include that just in case you are into Hunchback, or if you just want to include obviously Phoebus into your collection. That's why I thought I'd include this. But like I said, this is a McDonald's toy. I've forgotten already, but this is, like I said, a McDonald's toy. So obviously it's one of the things that if you do want to collect stuff like that, that's the best place to do it. Now another one, I had to include this one. Like, you cannot have a Father's Day video and not include Goofy. So I actually got this from the Goofy movie. I think it was McDonald's or Burger King range. So I actually got this in a bundle, which had Max in it, it had Roxanne in it, and I think it had the Bigfoot is in it as well. So this one I don't think really does anything. I think he just kind of twists us into the Phoebus one, doesn't really do a lot. What are you guys doing? Wait, I can see you. Oh, children. So as I said, this one doesn't do a lot, it obviously just twists. Now this is from the scene where he's talking about the perfect cast. But yeah, it's like I said, I did actually do, I think it was like an eBay video I might have done where I actually unboxed these, because like I said, I got a few other characters in there as well. So the next ones are more stepdad slash guardian ones, because when I did my mums of Mother's Day, I obviously did the mums, so ones that actually were mums, and then I did ones that were actually guardians as well as stepmoms, because I thought I didn't want to like not include them. In that video, I did actually do the Wicked Witch from Snow White, because technically she's a stepmom. Now I know she's a villain, so because I did that, I kind of feel like maybe I should do this one, I don't know. But it's actually Frollo from Hunchback, so another Hunchback character, because technically he's a guardian, though he's not a good guardian. He's not a very good like parent figure, but he's still technically a parent. He's still technically a dad at Father's Day. Like, I was a bit thinking, should I include this? But then I was like, because I included the Wicked Witch from Snow White, I thought, well, technically she's not very good as well, because she tries to kill her stepdaughter. Same with obviously Frollo, where he's not very nice. I thought, I don't know, it's a bit controversial, so I don't know. So no hate if you obviously don't think this I should include this, but at the same time I was thinking, well, technically as a guardian. But yeah, I just thought to include this, and I've done it, and it's moving on. So the next one, which is a stepdad, is actually Thomas from Aristocat. So this is Thomas O'Malley. So this one yet again doesn't actually say where it's from, so I don't know yet again if it's like a Burger King or McDonald's one. Oh, this one I kind of feel like it's one of those ones that you do that and this little tail moves. It's not very no, it's broken, so it doesn't work. So when I did that on the table, his tail didn't move, so I'm assuming that's what it was supposed to happen. But yeah, I just thought I'd include this one, like I said, because he is technically a stepdad, because obviously Duchess already have Marie, Toulouse and Berlioz, so that I kind of feel like you had to include this because at the end of the film he actually moves in with them and kind of becomes their dad. So that's why I thought I'd include this one, because he is technically a stepdad. And like, I obviously have my dad, I've got my stepdad, I've actually got my father-in-law as well, which I'm thinking, do I actually have any father-in-law stuff? I don't think I do. I'm trying to think if I do. Technically, because I had a Triton one, so that would have been Eric's father-in-law. But I'm trying to think if I've actually got any... No, I don't think I do. So maybe that'll be something I might look into for next year. But some obviously the other characters I've already included, they are technically father-in-laws anyway. So for example, Simba is Kovu's father-in-law. So technically, like, I've already kind of included them. But yeah, so like I said, so I thought that's why I include this one, because he's technically a stepdad. And the last one, I thought I'd include this one because he's technically a guardian. So in my last video I did actually involve some guardian ones, so obviously like Nani from Lilo and Stitch, because obviously even though she's Lilo's sister, but she's technically a guardian as well, so obviously that's why I included that one. But I thought I'd actually include Aladdin because technically he's Abu's guardian. So even though Abu is a pet, but if you know me, I've got 2 cats, as you could probably hear them in the background. I treat them like my children, so I kind of feel like that's what Aladdin would do to Abu, where obviously he looks after them, he gives them a home, he gives them food. So technically I kind of see Aladdin as Abu's guardian. Other people might see them as, say, like best friends or more like brothers, that kind of thing, so similar to Brother Bear. So rather than Kino being Koda's dad, they obviously are brothers, hence why it's called Brother Bear. So I don't know whether you would include these as being more brothers or friends rather than saying being guardian, but I just thought I'd include it anyway because technically I kind of feel like he could be a guardian, so that's why I thought I'd include this. So this one I actually got on eBay, but I know it originally came from Disney Store, so this is where I got this one from. They did actually have quite a few different ones. Most ones I've seen are more like Marvel based characters, so I don't actually have any of these, like I said, because I actually got this from eBay. So like I said, it just depends on who's selling what. So this one, oh, and they also did Toy Story ones as well if I remember rightly. These I kind of feel like are similar to Disney Infinity, so it's kind of got like a unique style, so it's not like the traditional style that say Disney characters are in, so I kind of feel like it's similar to the Disney Infinity ones. And the fact that obviously it's got the picture on the side of the characters obviously in the box. Now this one just it's obviously got Genie and also Aladdin on there as well, but like I said, I just thought I'd include this one because I kind of feel like he's a guardian, so I kind of feel like it works. So but let me know down below if you agree with me. But yeah, so that was it for my Father's Day video. I hope you guys who are celebrating Father's Day have a great day. I know obviously not everybody can at the moment. I did actually speak to my dad the other night because I actually phone my dad twice a week, obviously just to have like a bit of catch up, and because before the lockdown it was his birthday, because his birthday was in March, then it was my birthday in May, and then obviously now it's Father's Day. So next time we see each other we always go out for a meal, obviously to celebrate obviously birthdays, Father's Day, that kind of thing. And I was like, so technically we've got to do like 3 meals, obviously for his birthday, my birthday, and then Father's Day. And I was thinking by the time I do all that, it's probably going to be Christmas. So but yeah, like I said, I might try and see my stepdad if I can. Obviously social distancing, because I have said in my vlogs before that they've actually got a big garden and we've actually gone around for barbecues, like little disposable ones, and we brought our own food and cutlery and crockery and things like that. But yeah, so I might do that depending on the weather. But like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the day if you are able to see your dad, or if you're able to even just to phone them or send them a card, that kind of thing. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later days.